I'm Larry Metzi. Welcome back to Jersey Matters. TED Talks, I'm sure you've seen them online. They are one of the most enlightened forms of continuing education, and they're free online. I want to introduce you now to the founder of the largest TED Talk. They're called TedX Talks as they spread across the country. Brian Smiga is the founder of TedX Navesink, and Sarah Krug is a presenter who is going to talk about patient advocacy. But let's start, if I can, with you, Brian, and we'll talk about the how TED first came to New Jersey. Were you part of that?
Yeah. So I attended the BigTED.com for 3 years in the early noughties, and we wanted to bring the TED experience here to Monmouth County because it's such a great place to live.
And it's become big. I mean, you'll have your TED Talk the night that this is airing, and how many people will you have in the audience? 700
people at Monmouth University's Pollock Theater. But everything we do, and every speaker like Sarah at every TED conference is videotaped for the world to enjoy afterwards. So your viewers can watch all the TedX Navesink talks online.
And how do they see them?
TedXNavesink.com.
And this year, and I'll get to you in a second, Sarah, I want to introduce you through Brian. What were you looking for this year? You usually have a theme, right?
Yeah. So this is the first TEDx conference in the world on the subject of accelerators, or things that are going faster than you think. So it's broken into 4 acts about health and accelerating health, which is something Sarah's going to speak to us about, on innovation, on prosperity and sustainability, and on reframing how we see things. So it's really exciting. And there's entertainers as well as ideas and thought leaders.
Oh no, I've seen the TED Talk. I mean, anybody that hasn't seen them should actually Google the TED Talks and watch some of them. They are incredibly engaging, and so you're going to be incredibly engaging. What will you be talking about?
So I will be talking about the missing link, the roar of the patient, where we leverage the expertise of the patient as we design innovations. Oftentimes, the patient is an overlooked component of the equation, and so the goal is to demonstrate that it's really important that we leverage patients as we co-design the future of healthcare.
You're saying this, and I keep thinking of Patch Adams. That's all I can think of that as you're talking about it. Do you give these talks a lot?
Not TED Talks. But,
no, I understand, but
yes.
you talk about the topic a lot.
Absolutely.
And do you have to change it? I mean, do you step it up? Do you dumb it down for a TED Talk?
Well, I think, for TED, there's a different audience. I typically speak to a healthcare audience, and so it's important for me to provide examples in this specific talk that are going to resonate with the audience. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to use, but I am going to use a very simple example to illustrate the point of partnering with patients to co-design the future of healthcare.
See, have you been on TV before?
I have not.
You just did a tease. You teased what was going to be online so that people will now have to go and see it. Who are some of the other accelerators?
Oh, we got great speakers. Esther Dyson, who's been covering tech for Wall Street and as an investor, and now she's focused entirely on healthcare. Esther Dyson, she's Freeman Dyson's daughter, who's a Nobel Prize winner at Princeton. Wow. We have 4 more venture capitalists. We have speakers coming from Amsterdam, Croatia, Silicon Valley, LA, and Chicago. So about 1/3 of our talks come from around the globe, about 1/3 come from the greater New York region, and about 1/3 are local discoveries like Sarah.
Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Good luck on your talk. I appreciate it. Brian Smiga, who is the founder of TedX Navesink, and Sarah Krug, a presenter, and she will be talking about patient advocacy, and you can watch her TedX Navesink talk online forever, if you choose to. I guess that would be a real commitment. Coming up on Jersey Matters, we have a very special ice hockey team that we want you to meet.